So one of the cool features on the Honda this year is the selective mapping that you can choose on the fly. I believe you have to be in neutral or at least idling with the clutch in. But the blue button here, you hold it and you can set the maps to either stock mapping, which is 1 blink. You can set it to 2 blinks, which is their smooth mapping, which is a reduced bottom end according to the manual, or 3 blinks, which is the aggressive map setting. For today's video, I was in the stock setting map. Another thing to note while setting the map selection is that the choke knob has to be pushed in, otherwise the map will not change. So keep that in mind. And one of the first things you notice when you first ride the CRF450 is the way that it puts the power down. The traction feels better than any 450 I've ridden before. A lot of the 450s are great today, but the way that the CRF seems to track out of the corners when under load is just impressive. Coming off the SSS suspension on my YZ, I was interested to see how the Honda handled with the front end and the suspension balance. The Honda seemed really light and flickable in and out of corners, and really stable under braking sections, over jumps. One thing I've always enjoyed about Hondas is how playful they are off jumps and in the air, and just kind of tossing them in and out of corners. And the new 17 is just a great example of how Honda's brought the best of all their designs into this new bike. Honda finally got rid of the stink bug stance on the CRF this year. The bike's really well balanced. You can move front to back on the chassis. The cockpit has kind of a really flat design and it's very thin. Some areas of concern was the front fork seemed to dive a little deep into the stroke on some of the braking sections and downhills. I'll play with the adjustments to see if I can fix that. But the bike felt good first 20 minutes out. Really cold. I'm looking for a little more feedback from the front end possibly. I got a little light in some of the areas, but could be due to my hands being numb from the weather too. So that's a wrap, guys. Thanks for watching.